Well, hello, friends. Jason Nups, New Age Revolution. It is the cave. It's the place where I kind of hang out and make some videos and play and all that sort of stuff. I nicknamed it the cave. That's what I did. Fun day. Terribly sorry about yesterday. No video yesterday. We ended up going to the drive. We've tried to go to the drive-in movie about 4 times in the last 4 days. And something always comes up and we don't go, whether it's the lunacy of the children's mother or if it's the lunacy of rain and thunder, we don't go. But last night we went, saw Jurassic World, solid 2.5 out of 5. I'm over the Jurassic franchise. It's over. Just cut it out. Last one was abysmal. This one at least was entertaining, but I'm done. So no video yesterday, but I am kind of excited about going forward here. We've got the Papaon chair cushion. Folks, it is what it is. I'm going to try sitting in it. I'm going to try making the best of it. It is comfy, but I'm not a lot of leg room, if you will. You can't really stretch out. But I knew that, obviously, getting rid of the couch and getting this chair. When we had this chair back in the early days of life, an apartment I lived in, we had a Papaon chair, but it had a footstool and it made it more comfortable to sit on. Yes, I know, I'm never happy and I'm never satisfied, but we'll get there. I'm going to sit on this week, this weekend, maybe tonight, I don't know, and watch a movie down here and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, there we go. All right, Papaon chairs come in. Also, big news. I showed you the crawl space haul. It's fun when I haul my own stuff and discover stuff that I already had at one point and now have again as the collecting habits change. But I found them, folks. I found the American Gladiators figures. Now, I only had 3 carded, I recently discovered yesterday. We have Zap, and I'm currently watching season 1 of American Gladiators thanks to my Canadian hookup. Well, I mean, not like that. I didn't hook up with a Canadian. I assumed that would be fun. But this is a Colin from Canada. I got American Gladiators, and I'm on season 1. And season 1 is just, and I'll do a review of it when I'm done. But season 1, they had about a $43 budget, and that show looks completely different than the commercialized national broadcast sponsors that they ended up getting. Toys. There were no toys in series 1. I can assure you of that. The show looks like it was filmed, put together here. Let's try this for equipment, and it looks very low budget first season, but gets better obviously. But Gladiator Zap is certainly part of the first season, and what I find so funny. And this is way off on a tangent, but the Gladiators, when they're announced, they all have their own gimmick, right? Where they're their own hand pose, like you see with the wrestlers, right? Who are always trying to like do some kind of pose when they get up on the ring ropes, and they got to have something that sets them apart. So Zap comes out, and she's just really like bulky and muscular, and she just comes out and she flexes, and then she like goes like that, and then a little bit like that. She's just stupid. And Gemini's the worst. If you watch Gladiators, Gemini is the worst, because he'll smile into the camera and then he'll go and then he'll like make his. I'm like, what are you doing? So all right, so I've got Zap, I've got Gemini, and I've got Turbo. Turbo has not entered the Gladiators yet. He is not part of season 1. I need Nitro, Laser, and the Red Challenger. Well, now there was a Red Challenger and a Blue Challenger. The Red Challenger is a Caucasian fella, and the black or the blue outfit is a black fella, right? But unfortunately, only the white guy comes on single card. you you gotta buy an expensive 2-pack in order to get the blue Challenger, and he comes with laser. So yeah, so I need well, who do I need? I need Nitro. I need Red Challenger, and I need Nitro. Okay, I've got Turbo. So I need Nitro, Laser, Red Challenger, and Blue Challenger 2-pack. I have some of the boxes for the obstacles, for the events. They look awesome, but they look terrible when they're not complete. My boxes are all busted up. I don't know. Maybe someday, who knows? But I just want to hang these in my garage. So as the lunatic that I am, I went on eBay and I have the 3 figures saved in my watch list, and I'm just hoping I get a good. I'm telling you, these are garbage 10 years ago. Garbage. You couldn't give them away 10 years ago. And now they're, I'm going to end up paying probably about $20 per figure. And then I'm just hoping that the 2-pack shows up for a correct price. Right now it's listed at $74.99, which not going to happen. So we just got to wait it out. But we got 3. I got 3 from the garage, or 3 from the shed. I'll get them up in the garage. We got some eBay stuff in the mail. And then we got a present from Larry Blitzer. Big friend of the channel, Larry Blitzer, came through. So we're going to open that up. He sent me a message last week saying, hey, I got some stuff for the Deuce. And that got me excited. What could go in the Deuce? Is it stuff that I'm already collecting? Is it new stuff? Who knows? I see a lot of this lately. This has been in a lot of the eBay packages lately. I don't know what this is. I don't know where one gets this. But it's stuffing of some kind, but it's quite odd. All right. Now this, so I know what this is. And I do want to, I doubt they're watching. But if anybody in Texas, in the Fort Worth area, 181 Comics and Collectibles. 181 Comics and Collectibles. I was a little nervous about this because, first of all, it's a part. It's a part. And I need the part. So I'm either going to wait years until I find it for the appropriate price of $5 for a part, or I'm going to buy this for whatever I paid, 19 or so. But this 181 Toys and Collectibles in Fort Worth, Texas, had a lot of feedback. So the 28 negatives and the 30 neutrals that he had don't look huge percentage-wise, but still concerning when the negatives are, he never shipped it. I bought it. He said it was in stock. It wasn't in stock. He never shipped it. Or, I had to open up a claim before he sent it. I was like, oh, this guy's not going to send my stuff. And of course it'd been a week since I paid for it and it hadn't been sent. So I actually called the store, Big Bad Toys or whatever it is. 181. Where did I get Big Bad Toys? Oh, wait, that's a guy on Instagram, I think. 181 Comics and Collectibles. I called them up. And I said, listen here, Texan. I'm not scared of you. Where's my package? And they said, well, let me check. And they said, well, partner, our shipping person, you're on his docket. The weekly shipping is going out, and It'll get there to you. Y'all come back now, you hear? And I said, well, thank you very much. And then lo and behold, it came. So even though they're not watching, thank you to 181 Comics and Collectibles for actually shipping my item. What is that item? Well, it's the other landing gear to the Ecto Bomber. I also got a wing. I don't need the wing. I doubt any of you need a wing for the Ecto Bomber, but if you do, I'm your guy. I might even just put this up on eBay for the measly cost of $7 or $5 or $3 or whatever. And maybe somebody desperately needs a wing, because I desperately needed this. I'm sure there's another me out there that needs a wing. So I'm going to put this on the old Ecto Bomber tonight and possibly hang it up with some fishing wire. So that's that. I don't want to put that with the sale stuff. All right, so that's good. What do you want, dog? Seriously, though. Next up, we got a little tiny package from a dude on eBay. And we'll get that open with my handy-dandy G.I. Joe Ron razor blade. I don't know why my dog's in the the sump pump room. I truly hope she doesn't fall into the sump pump. That'd be something. What did I get here? Oh, I know what this is. So, my friend, my good buddy, my pal, garage sale guy, he is a master of garage sales. And this Friday, we're going to work a little trade. He picked up a few items for me and said that they were just gifts. And I said, no, we'll trade. Stop, you're going to step on my American Gladiators, dog. And then I'll have to take you on in the gauntlet or something. Break through and conquer. He said, I got you a couple of these things, and I'm very excited about these things that he got me. And but I wasn't going to tell you until they came in on Friday. But I guess I'll tell you now. He got me a very incomplete foot ski. There, I got it right, a foot ski. And the Point Dread for the Masters of the Universe, and I got to complete that too. It doesn't have its Talon fighter or anything. I got to complete that, which is great. I love completing stuff. So I started immediately when he said, "Hey, I got you the foot ski." I went on the eBay ski and I started picking off some of the accessories. So I got 2 bombs here, 2 missiles for the foot ski. Now the foot ski will be here Friday, and we will work towards completing the foot ski. There you go. Takis, foot ski. You know what I'm saying. Next up, this was a beautiful little deal. And since Mr. Blitzer mentioned he's got me stuff for the deuce, I hope that this is not in Blitzer's package. But for $4, I mean, this person was desperate to get rid of this guy. For $4, and I was not going to collect these. When I collect the superstars, the WWE superstars, I was only going to go for, the retro guys. And this guy is not a retro guy. In fact, I didn't care much about wrestling at this point, but he is from Series 1, and without Bray Wyatt, which I won't get, rest in peace, Bray Wyatt, but I don't care about the figure. I wasn't going to get Hollywood Hogan, but a pal of mine sent me Scott Hall, NWO. So you can't have a NWO member without having the whole NWO set. So for $4, I got Hollywood Hogan, NWO, NWO. Right? Is that what they used to do? Right there. $4. Crazy. So I'm going to go outside and rearrange the wall. I got to put Hogan next to Scott Hall. Nash is in my watch list. Don't worry. And there we go. All right. So that's the boring eBay stuff. Now we got this guy. And he's heavy. Mr. Blitzer. Oh, that's your correct name. Mr. Blitzer sent me this. And again, say it every time. Overly grateful, overly humbled. Craziness that I am that important to people that they send me stuff. I just love it. So I don't know what's in here other than it's, quote, stuff for the deuce. So we're going to carefully cut it open. You got me something. You know what? I'm going to open it from this way because I think he's covered it up on this side and it's exposed on the back side. So, okay, I don't know what's in here. From Mr. Blitzer. I don't know what's in here. I get so excited. Okay, first layer of bubble wrap peeled off. I'm gonna actually use this for some. Oh my goodness! Oh, I knew it! I knew it! Mr. Blitzer, I just got this! He came through with the NWO Hulk Hogan. What a guy. But the NWO Nash, there it is. I'm done. I don't need the NWO anymore. I got Hall, I got Big Kev, and I got the Hulk. Now, because Mr. Blitzer is just so good, I'm closing this up. I saw something and it's freaking me out a little, but listen, thank you. And this is going to go back to you guys, courtesy of Mr. Blitzer, who did obviously not know that I had already ordered the Hogan and sent me the Nash because he's just in my brain. We were just talking about this 5 minutes ago. Who wants it? I know everybody's going to mention in the comments, I do. So we got to figure out some kind of system. I don't know. Tell me why you want it and what does Hulk Hogan mean to you? And I'll send it to you. Thank you, Mr. Blitzer. But we're going to pay it forward. We're going to pay it forward to another enjoyer of the channel. And no resellers. You're not going to... I bought mine for $4, so I want a collector who needs NWO Hulk Hogan, courtesy of Mr. Blitzer in the New 80s Revolution. Okay, sir, what the heck did you do here? Close that up. What did you do here? Wow, these are just like the superstars. That's what I figured. Mr. Blitzer. Huh. These are insane. I've seen these. From a company called RSC Toys, which is Ringside Collectibles, I do declare. A couple of Remco style, WWE Superstar style figures on insanely beautiful cards. The Bell to Bell series of the Road Warriors and the Steiner brothers. Wow. These are amazing looking. My goodness. You know, these are so awesome and so retro that look, this company Powertown, and I did a little deal with Powertown. We had our moment there where I interviewed Rosenthal or Rosenberg, I don't know, I can't remember. Steve Rosenthal. I interviewed him because at that point he wanted to get the word out about Powertown and the figures that they were making. I interviewed Greg Gagne and I interviewed Magnum TA. Wonderful. That was fantastic. And Rosenthal's a good guy too. But at the time, Cardona and Myers on their deal were bad-mouthing Powertown and just crushing the company. So Rosenthal had a good interview with me. He wanted to tell everybody what was coming up with Powertown. And then Cardona and Myers jumped on the Powertown bandwagon and they became supporters of the company. Well, obviously a slightly bigger market, slightly bigger audience. Rosenthal, I was going to do a couple different interviews with him. We were going to do, he had some wrestlers lined up for me to talk to that are signed with Powertown. That never happened because he went over to Myers and Cardona, and they made all their deals together, and they got their figures, and everything's good. But apparently Powertown is really upsetting a lot of people. They took a lot of pre-orders, and they haven't sent anything out. Well, the long story short of that is they made Remco-style figures that look insane. And the classics, or the WWE Superstars, and now these 4 figures have really got me into the Remco style of figures. I love these because these are the first figures that I really got into playing with. I mean, I only had a couple of LJNs. And at one point, I think I had like 4 Remcos and only 2 LJNs. So I was playing with Remcos. And I love the style. I love the lack of articulation. I just love these figures, and I can't believe I have them. And thank you very much, Mr. Blitzer. I'm this is so awesome. This is amazing. So there we go. There we go. And we got Mr. Nash. And folks, we're gonna pay it forward with Hollywood Hogan. We're gonna get him out to somebody who wants him. I don't know. Put in the comments. Oh, geez, what can I do? I'll give it to. No, I can't judge your answers. All right, hang on. Let me write it down. I don't have a pen. I got to figure it out. How do we do it? Do I put all your... There'll be too many names to put in a drawing. And I don't know how to do that thing on the computer where it automatically spins and picks a name. I don't know how to do that. I don't know. If you want the Hollywood Hogan figure, tell me why. And I'll pick one of you. Don't make it hard on me. I can only give you one. It makes me feel bad. I can only give it to one person. All right, there we go. That's awesome. This is great. Now I got to go in the garage and I got to start hanging some stuff up. These are insane. These are beautiful. Just beautiful cards. Beautiful cards. Really good cards. Thank you, Mr. Blitzer. American Gladiators are here. Bell to Bell is here. Zap is here. Big Sexy's here. And Kevin Nash is here. All right, good night now.